Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020 at gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki. Bring you the latest and trending topics. And you know what? I vlog my life from time to time. In order to see like the details, the inside deets about my life, you have to follow us on our different social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, I'm on it. So follow me, I'll follow you back. All right. Oh, how's everybody doing? I hope you all are well. Happy Friday to all of you. It has been a long week for me. I know it has been a long week for me. But we made it through, and that's all that matters. We have some things are going on these YouTube streets, like as far as the Tasha K versus Cardi B. That situation is heating up, and I wanted to have a discussion with my Naughty crew to see what y'all think because y'all, it's getting nasty. It's getting nasty, and I feel like Cardi is allowing Tasha to provoke her, so to speak. Then we're going to get into Jess Hilarious and the commentary that she made about Summer Walker in Little Meat situation from BMF. All right. She basically like clowns her and people are dragging her. And then last but not least, this story has been trending all week. The missing submarine. We're going to get into the details of that. Before we do all of that, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell button. Okay, these are the free ways you can support the channel. Also, leave comments. I love interacting with my naughty crew and share my content on your different social media platform. And last but not least, donations are definitely appreciated. Okay, all these things help the channel to grow. It helps pay for equipment, subscriptions, and things like that. But shout out to all my new subs and all my day ones that have been here rocking with me. I appreciate all of you too. You guys help keep the wheels turning over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this intro, give people a chance to load up, and we want to dive right in. Be back soon. Yes, lovelies. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Kurz. Thank y'all for joining me. I had to jump on here real quick, you guys, because things are heating up. I've been watching behind the scenes. The Tasha K and Cardi B stuff is just really getting out of hand. And if we have time, I want to get into Jocelyn too, because she is full of it. Let me tell you, okay. So up first, I want to get into Tasha K and Cardi B first. It's just really getting out of control, and Cardi is like sick of it. She's really just sick of Tasha taunts her. Let's just say what it is. Tasha taunts her and Cardi feeds right in. All right. Let me get this original footage for you guys. But it's getting out of hand now, because messages are being leaked and things like that. And it's just like, oh my God. So Tasha K kicked it off with a post, okay? Why can't we just mind our own business, people? Hey, Miss Bugs, welcome. I saw you, girl. I saw you. Happy Friday. Yes, we getting into this Tasha K Cardi B beef. Y'all see the post there, okay? So Tasha K posted. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, so Tasha starts out with this official fake apology. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. Um, she kept trolling after the apology. So like, was the apology really genuine? So she says, I want to send a sincere apology out to Barty Gang. It's my fault as to why y'all don't have a second album. She's been in court with me for 6 years, distracted from her purpose, now going on 7. Atlantic is broke and won't help pay for a second album. Offset in court fighting to release an album. And my sister-in-law sold her rights to her catalog off too early in her career. Now there is no money to produce the album. She is constantly taking care car insurance ads to keep the lights on and pay lawyers to continue to chase me down for money I don't have. I'm so sorry for distracting y'all, queen. Between me and the surgeons, we owe y'all a huge apology. Atlantic refuses to give her any money to produce a second album because they took such a loss on her first album that she is now starting to promote 6 years later. Again, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. But if you want music, real consistent music, please stream Barbie World this Friday. Hashtag Ice Spice if you're from where she is from and can give y'all the music y'all need instead of her giving y'all a Tasha K album. So this kicked off a frenzy. Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going? How
Hello.
Happy
is it?
Friday. Happy Friday,
Okay.
everyone.
Happy
Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Happy Queen birthday of the
Friday. Thank you.
week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we get on the Tasha K and Cardi B situation
Yes. So this is the
again.
apology she issued, but you hear all sorts of sarcasm in this apology. It's a taunting tactic. And I
Okay,
think she's doing this on purpose to see if she can get Cardi out of character. Okay. So then she goes on to post, I'm really missing hashtag the Migos. Too bad they let a bitter, angry stripper come in between them, drug and rob them of their dreams. Because we remember your last words to the late, great hashtag takeoff.
yes.
You said stand on that when they chose hashtag the Queen Nikki over the hashtag one hit wonder. Next thing you know, hashtag he gone. All right. So Tasha K, we all know she's a troll.
Okay,
Okay. She
but
acted.
who? Why? I will tell that she's so much obsessed with Cardi B. She's fell in love with her to be obsessed at that level, you know. To
Mm-hmm.
she breathe, she wake up. Allegedly, she breathe, she wake up to target this woman and to use her talents to go on to be against a Cardi B. Like she had a target, or she will be a new Cardi B, or she will, you know, destroy who is Cardi B. But Cardi B create herself without Tasha K. I don't understand that infatuation against Cardi B. Truly, because now she had Cardi B under her skin.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, it's very obsessive, you know. it's she get on rumor, she get she make her butter on Cardi B, rumor, she get a channel bigger. But at a moment she can say, okay, now I have a level of success I want. I just put down a little bit the situation with Cardi B and stop to be. For me, she's always keeping. She never stop.
She just posts the bear all the time. See, now she posts up that music trending, Tasha K trending with Cardi B. So she's just taunting the bear at this point. Let me see what this is. Hold on.
Bankrupt, bitch. You don't know how
Language, you guys. Sorry. But we all know how Cardi get down. Here we go.
private investigator. Do you know I know where all your money is hiding at? You're gonna see it in court, bitch. You're embezzling. Embezzle. Yeah, bitch, you're embezzling, bitch. You're gonna go to jail. Cause what was that judge name? The judge from the motherfucking court, from the lawsuit. I forgot his name. His name started with the W. He said, if you hide any money, you're gonna get in trouble by the court. Bitch, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Yeah, you're going to jail. Ever, bitch. Don't you ever. You trying to be out here funny talking about you.
Cardi said that she brought up takeoff, which I think is a very sensitive subject. I don't know why Tasha would stoop this low. You know what I mean? The family is still grieving. So Cardi went on Twitter and went on a rant and said, and Tasha K, with your despicable ass to bring up takeoff to prove a fake ass point is disgusting. I lost weight. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Me and my man still dealing with that to this day. I'm a rapper. We targeted all the time. So, of course, I have papals for protection. But since you want to be funny for comments, I'm going to make sure you and your kids don't go to college. You think my lawyers don't know you hiding money in Africa? I'm going to make sure I get every resident of my 4 million. Don't ever put Takeoff name in your mouth. Cardi, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
I love when Cardi pops off. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I love when Cardi pops off. This was valid. Tasha K just keeps poking the bear, plus not paying the girl, plus lying on her. And hey, she hasn't got enough yet. If she doesn't care about her kids going to college, then she should not stop. If she cares about it, then she might want to stop. Because, at this point, all publicity is good publicity, but is it, Tasha? Is it?
Is it worth it at this point? Like, it's giving obsessed much.
Yeah, like she's not taking to have learned nothing from this ordeal, to have not adjusted a minute anything, not one way of approaching her interaction with Cardi. She has not adjusted at all. It's all still cyber attack, in my opinion, allegedly. You know what I mean?
This is cyberbullying to me. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
at this point. And I feel like Tasha K, I even thought that when she went to Africa right after everything was happening, that she was hiding money. I even thought that. And I'm not even Cardi's lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, why Tasha K? She's going so far on that because she gonna be lose everything. The question, okay, she gonna be make gossip about everybody. She sometimes allegedly doesn't have the best sources and make some situation appear to make very fiery to the audiences. Okay, it's a job to be gossip, to create situation like Paris Hilton. But the way she goes against Cardi is very. I see something, shifting on her mind. She looks, because she's very talented since her beginning. She worked to get on the level on YouTube. She doesn't beginning on speaking on Cardi B. She make pop culture. She speak about this. She had channel. She had to work. We can't.
Has she ever cyber attacked anybody else like this? This is literally
I don't remember it.
Borderline obsession.
It's very obsessive,
Ladies, it did not stop there. And I'm glad I grabbed the screen recorder this.
Oh, what? She had a 4 million, lawsuit against her, and she doesn't stop at all for the moment.
Here we
she had
go.
something is not good.
It's music, so I have to look. Because they took it down already, so I'm glad I screen recorded it.
Yeah.
Now she's making accusations that she's in touch with Offset's side piece.
Oh, I saw that earlier. She removed it.
Yeah, well, she said it was only going to be up for 30 minutes. So I'll send
Yeah,
it
I
to
saw
you.
it. I saw that earlier, and I was like, "Why is she's?" How the girl supposedly got
Taunting
snuck in
the
the
bear.
house.
She don't want nobody messing with her family like this. So why is she's just taking it to a whole another
Whole other
level
level.
to me.
Yes, I think she's gonna be. She lose her mind. She said, "We lose 4 million. I don't have anything
Is
to
that
lose."
his phone number?
Yeah, Offset phone number. And she's basically she's like, parked by the truck that I'ma open the gate. That's him and the mistress communicating, basically. But why would you want to cause this upset in someone's household? Seriously. Is it
Because she's
worth
not
it?
happy. She's not happy. I don't know. Her and her husband pretend like they're happy, but I don't know. Anybody who's
She
really happy doesn't act
doesn't do
like
that.
this.
Yes, you know, if she gonna be hacked. If she's happy in her life, she gonna be hacked to be strategic with the internet to make her level. She can maybe create a little beef with Cardi B on Twitter, and after that, it gives her exposure to be to be more known by public on YouTube. And after that, she move on another step to be much better. But she's stuck in some way, in some place, to have the thing. I lose everything because of Cardi B and her ego too, because she got her with her ego every time against Tasha, against Cardi. So maybe it's something, we don't know, because allegedly she already known Cardi B on her past when she do on VH1 channel, Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. She had some link before with her, what I heard, and she want to do some music at the same time of Cardi. And allegedly, I said allegedly, what I heard, she's was little bit evicted by the Cardi B success in some way. So I don't know. I think something is very underlying about all this situation. Something we don't know. A piece is missing to have
I mean,
this
Tasha is
obsession.
trolling for sure, but you know
Yeah.
what? As much as I love when Cardi pops off too, I want her to be quiet now because that's what she wants, her attention, so that she can continue to trend. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what she's trying to prove. Like every time I bring, well, she's saying like she hasn't really said her name, but we know what she's implying. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
She goes borderline. But ultimately, I think Cardi should let her lawyers speak for themselves.
Yeah.
But
She
yes.
should pull a Lala and send it to Daryl.
Oh yes. Yes, send it to
Seriously.
Doran. But I think it's very sad, two black women against each other on the public, that thing, instead to
Yeah,
be.
they should be collaborating, not tearing each other down.
Yes, it's always divided people. And I'm sad because Tasha, she was very talented in some way to get her level, and she lose it. She lose it with that obsessive behavior.
Very obsessive.
All right, the next story I wanted to get into real quick, you guys. Thank you for your thoughts on that story.
Notty's always serving body. Did you guys notice Notty be serving body?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I
I
just
love
want to
that
know.
picture of you as the angel in your pink.
Oh yes.
That is the essence of Notty's spirit. Like just free, beautiful. And it draws you in and you want to be
Oh my
around
God.
her.
Guys, see
Yeah,
now.
like in serving all the body that people can muster, just like in
All
all that
right, I'll
awesome
show the Naughty
energy.
Crew for those who have not saw. My birthday was this past weekend, and I had a blast. What can I say? I had a freaking blast. I partied like a rock star.
That's how you should always party, girl.
Yes, I see the picture.
Yes.
She
Isn't
was
that freaking Naughty?
sexy, but another. And I want to say, did you have a chicken wings? The
Yeah.
chicken
No,
wings.
I was chasing the wind all
Where is that
weekend.
guy of the chicken wings?
On your birthday, you didn't get your wings?
I did
Yes,
not
he
get
doesn't have a wings.
my wings.
You need to do your wings
I'll
just
get them
for that day
tomorrow. I'm
too.
up like bright and early going to get my
Isn't that
wings.
great, Michelle? Doesn't she look fan freaking tastic?
She's freaking
She is
sexy
like,
and hot
I
like
just love
heck.
her. I just love her.
I
She's a
love you
whole
guys
entire
too.
vibe.
But I caught up with old friends. This is Keith Nutbread. He's one of my like oldest, dearest friends. He always
Right on.
comes through and lights up for my birthday.
That's excellent.
Whew.
That's excellent.
We've known each other for like 20 plus years.
She
So
literally looks like a freaking
Yes,
rock
you look
star,
like
Miss
so
Bugs.
young, so
Yes,
young.
you literally look like a rock star, freaking Naughty.
thank
Yes,
you so
so
much.
beautiful.
It was just so much fun hanging out with all my peeps and stuff like that.
Wow.
And like all
Wow.
the important people were around me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. So
Seriously.
excited.
But I tell you that you don't have the chicken wings. Where is the guy with the chicken wings?
He had issues this past weekend. I don't know. But I was on
You
all
don't
weekend. I was on.
every
I
time
was gonna let my wings, you know what I mean?
Yes, I
I
feel
had
it
a
in my
party
heart
like
too.
good
Where
time.
with the wings, not of the wall. Because every time she go on her car and she gets some food,
Hey.
she doesn't have the wings.
Do you have anything with Diva? Did you get any pictures
It's
of Diva
gonna
doing?
lie. We did, girl. Let's just say 6 bottles of Moet, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you have the
Not only by
and
myself,
she
but
doesn't,
like
and the bottle is
circulating.
very heavy.
Love
And
it.
But it was fun. It was fun. I was so happy Diva came. She was looking sharp as usual. She is so pleasant. But we had a blast. See me, I was shaking the tail feather. Okay, I was shaking the
Right.
thunder that night. Okay,
That was excellent. I love it.
it was
Love it. Love
so
it.
much fun. Oh, okay, you guys. Let me get back on track, right?
Sorry I
yeah,
sidetracked you, but I
we
just
go
had
to be
to let you
serious.
know.
We go to speak about
I wanted to
subject.
let
Because
you
I'm on my
know.
The
lunch hour.
chicken wings. The chicken wing situation.
I'm going to get
you
some wings.
truly
Okay,
not
Monique the narcissist posted. This is her post divorce announcement.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
what is this even? What is she saying?
Yes, I
What is
don't
she
understand
even
that thing
saying?
when I saw it.
I did not
She's
understand it.
saying, imagine being in solitude in a whole different country on a meditation retreat, only to be interrupted. It's all good. I'll speak with you when I return. I promise. I mean, I don't think I really care.
I don't, but I still don't understand. Only to get interrupted. Lady, you the one that filed for divorce. Who interrupted you?
Yes, because she's
What's
not
she
on the
talking about?
show anymore. Do you think
I
she's
guess
trying
the
to get?
media interrupted her. I don't
Nobody
know.
cares.
Like,
Nobody. We saw it coming 3 years ago.
I mean,
Saw
you
it
were the
coming
only
a
one that
mile
didn't accept
away.
it, Monique. Okay, like
You know,
Monique.
Hi, Irene. Hello, Irene.
she's just trying to get some sympathy. And I'm not. Hey, I love a happy family. I want the families to work out. I pray these kids are okay because he seemed very involved with them. That's the only daddy they ever knew. I hope the dynamics don't have to change a whole lot. I hope it's more amicable than her co-partners on the other love and marriage thing. I hope it doesn't turn into a Martell Melody situation. I
Oh my
hope it
gosh,
can
yes.
be amicable.
I think
But
so cold hearted her. She gonna go back to Love and Marriage Huntsville, DC, because she ain't got nothing else to go back to, and she gonna drag Chris on the show. Period. All she done is get Chris out of the way because he's not aesthetically pleasing on her
well, he
arm.
looks great now. You see how much weight he lost?
I'm sure he does now that he got rid of that wife, that nagging wife.
But the reason of the
Burning through his
separation,
money.
what is the reason? Because she allegedly, makes some allegation, but what is the truth? She is with him with so much time. He's the father of the kids. I don't understand
I
that
don't know.
situation.
I don't know.
Because
But I know
because we
on
knew Monique, she's very on the physics to be on the aesthetic. Now he's very fit. It's very, it's not enough for her. It's never.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
It's
But
really hard to say.
now I just need a picture of the trainer. And if she ends up with the trainer, then that means everything that Gigi said and the whole reason
Oh
I
yes.
got blew up in the first place was all true. So now I need somebody to find me an image of the trainer because I heard the youngest kid looks like the trainer more than Chris,
Yes.
allegedly.
True.
And I would
Yes.
love to
Remember
see
it.
who she ultimately ends
I
up
thought the
with.
I thought the rainbow baby was the trainers.
Yes, because remember on the last season of Potomac, they're speaking about that, and she made her
Oh,
hair.
so
And
you're saying the
remember,
That she's
they
gonna
baby?
go
retreat
back
with the
on her
trainer.
character.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking the same
But
thing.
if someone have the Instagram of the trainer like that, we can make a correlation between her
You know,
story.
Corey found it before. Corey had it before. She was going to be looking for it for me because I didn't
Because
believe
I
it.
tell you the story with the trainer and the baby was so long. Remember the last year,
Yeah,
the last season she wasn't. It was a middle of the rumor, and it was like she was gone away of that situation.
that's what I was going to say. Another CC content creator here on YouTube, SW, she had mentioned that allegedly they had lots of sex parties and were popping mollies and whatever. I don't know how true that is, but it didn't seem like Monique was into that. But they were alleging, I think it was that Chris was into it or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, it was very yes. The rumor was not. Who is coming with? Is Portia maybe?
I don't know. But you know
Because
what? I wish Monique the absolute best, and I hope she keeps it out of the public. Seriously, because I'm over it.
yes,
I've been divorced from Monique and Chris. I don't know about you guys, but I've been divorced. I've been bored.
Yeah. Them trying to pretend like they didn't have all the problems we saw. Like, there's definitely a problem. If you're talking to your husband in a tone that he already heard everything you said 10 times, then there's a problem in your communication tactic, and there's probably not all roses. But the way she was talking to him on the Love and Marriage DC show, we were all like, oh, there's something afoot. And she was like, y'all don't know nothing. We are happy. But even that video seemed very like performative, you know?
Exactly.
Who's just hilarious?
Okay, so she's from the cast of Wild 'N Out, and this chick, she has been guest host on The Breakfast Club since Angela Yee has left with DJ Envy and Charlemagne the Pizza.
yes,
I refuse to call him Charlemagne the you know. Um so apparently just hilarious. Well, Little Meech and Summer Walker are dating, right? It's been rumor mill. And all these side chicks are coming out with the BMF change on. I mean, to me, that says nothing but like I'm wearing your chain in the picture for me. You know what I mean? But social media blows it up, make it seem like he's cheating on Summer Walker already
Mhm,
or whatever. So
mhm.
Summer Walker reached out to the girl basically. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Um, and the text messages were leaked. It says, I'm so proud of you. You were made for this ish to do so much more after this. Hey, you are still in Baltimore. So it was just a very minimal text exchange or a DM exchange or whatever. Nothing intimate or anything came out of it, but we're gonna blow it up anyway. So this is what Jess Hilarious had to say about it.
Yes, last week a girl named Anissa Ali Abdul shared a post on her Instagram where she was seen wearing the BMF chain or whatever, right?
Mhm.
So I hate when girls do this, but Summer Walker jumped in this girl's DM, right? So this is how the DM conversation went a little bit. Now, this is interesting because the girl actually DM'd Summer Walker 3 years ago. Like, hello, sis, welcome to Toronto. So she's obviously been a fan. Summer jumped in her DMs like, how y'all know one another? The girl said, hi, love. First off, I'm a huge supporter, and me and him don't know each other at all. My apologies if you feel disrespected. I can take the videos down if you like. I'm not that type of woman. Summer said, no, you don't have to take them down, but if y'all don't know each other, how you end up with his chain on, right? So then the girl was like,
Did
it was
someone,
such.
did someone talk like that?
You know, she talked like real deep and subtle, like, you know, like she sings. So
All right.
she real Erica Badu-ish. My thing is, Summer, you're doing too damn much because bitches be lying. Girls lie. And so this what happened. Later on, Meech jumped in the girls' deal. Meech may be cheating on Summer Walker. Now, I'm going to just say,
to me, the two of them haven't really even made it official for us to be nosing in their business this deep. To be quite honest, they're probably just dating around, and he's probably just dating around. You know how young people do, or whatever. But Summer Walker had this to say. Well, I'm sorry, Jess Hilarious went on 105.1 saying that Meek should continue to cheat on Summer Walker. She encouraged this behavior. Yes. I was just like, what the girl? Why you care so much? All right. So Summer Walker responded. She said, Jess, you're really a weird ass B. What black woman hopes another black woman keeps getting cheated on? LOL. Like, huh? That's dark. And then congratulates a man, tries to link with him, and turns right around a short time later to say he stink. So that's what she started saying, that Meech stinks and everything, right? Have you ever met either one of us? I understand you wasn't nobody first choice on the show, but this isn't how you try to solidly something your spot. You know how these people text. Like, you just missed being a ninja by a chromosome, basically calling her a man. So Summer Walker went in, and my thing is, mind your business. I think Jess Hilarious is trying to solidify her spot on Power 105.1, and she's saying the most ridiculous things. And I'm just like, yo, mind your business. So Little Meech came out and released the DMs from him and Jess Hilarious, and the way he did not respond to her at all.
Oh. So she was hating.
She was hating, but I'm just saying, why would you encourage that behavior, the cheating?
Because she's not happy. She's not
really
happy.
isn't.
She doesn't believe she deserves it, so nobody else can have what she doesn't deserve, is my opinion, because Summer had a point. Who wishes that on somebody?
Exactly. And I just really thought it was low down of her to even go there.
Right. And then Angela Yee didn't have to do all that.
Angela
Yee did not have to go
right, because I
to
don't
the
like how she
getter.
Michelle. Because Mano and them went up on 105.1, and they started dragging K Michelle for like certain feminine body odors, and
Yeah.
Angela Lee just said nothing. She just laughed along and went along.
Oh, so she wasn't cool. But did she start stuff the way this Jess girl is starting it?
Oh no,
Or
she
did
didn't
just
start
not-
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Started
Like,
that.
she wasn't that style. And I don't really think that that's a necessary component on a show like Breakfast Club, when you already have a seat sniffer and a guy who thinks he's the number one guy. So I don't know. She could find another position to play instead of just loud, I'll say anything, tear down the other people in my own culture. She could be like a elevated person, but she's choosing her vibration, and it seems very low.
It is very low, and I just thought it was weak on her part. And it's just like, you couldn't find anything else to talk about, seriously. Yeah. And I just thought, I think she thought Summer Walker and they wouldn't clap back, but they did. They came for her throat. Mm-hmm. That's what you get. Mm-hmm. All right. What time is it? I got time for maybe one more story, but you know we've been following the Puerto Rican princess, right? Jocelyn Hernandez. All right, so she talked. She was on Power 105.1. She talked
Let's
about.
Get into it.
Yes, she talked about a few things, you guys, and this is going to be my last story because I'm gonna have to punch back in. But as you all know, she just recently had, I don't know. Let's just say her and Floyd Mayweather fought on the same night. Okay.
Oh yes.
And both won.
Yes.
And both won that night. Okay. But she was on, and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for catching this. She was on, what was it? The Breakfast Club, and she discussed her drug habit. We'll start with that. Here we go.
To change, or what's decided you like, you know what, I want to be clean? And what does clean mean?
Well, clean is not, not doing it 1, 2. Yo, not doing it 1, 2. I'm done.
But
Not doing it 1, 2. Yeah.
But did the baby make you want to say, you know what, I got to change? Or what was it that made? Was it a scare, or what was it like?
No,
you know
no scare. No, I always being very cautious, and I do everything very limited.
Yeah.
Because I'm cute as fuck. I want to stay that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I be like, when I hang out with my bitches, I'm more like a social party person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't hang out all the time. But to answer your question, I feel so much stronger and so much better. Yeah. It's like I feel like I don't need the crutches anymore. To me, the way I think about it's like a fucking crutch, and I just feel like I'm finally walking without them, and I don't need them, and I feel stronger, I feel smarter, I feel sharper.
You said you're clean. Is it you're clean because you had your baby, and you're like, I have to change, or what's decided you like, you know what?
At 2 a.m, I went to sleep, and I'm back up at 7 o'clock. I told my manager today, I said, bitch, I cannot believe I took a poop, I brushed my teeth, I drank some tea, I drank some water, I did some medicine, I did my hair and my makeup from 7:30 to 8:30 and got here by 8:45. I said, that is not Johnson Hernandez.
That's a change. That's good. That's evolution.
That's evolution. That's having your third eye open. That's making sure that you don't abuse any drugs, you don't abuse anything in your path like a
All right, Curves, and get Sarah Bay. What do you guys think of her perspective on addiction?
I was actually really pleased to hear her own up to it. That's always the first step to recovery, is admitting you have a problem. And her classification as like a social user does kind of fit into what we saw. It doesn't feel like she's been just sitting around doing that like when she doesn't need to, even though she seems a little hyphy. But I feel like she's right also that most people do engage in those types of things, start off as recreation, turns into a crutch. And when you can finally have your power back and not need the crutches and not need the addictions, and are able to overcome in such a way where you feel yourself, yourself, and you can trust yourself, that's always a good day in my book. And kudos to Jocelyn if she can stay off the booger sugar.
For my part, what I say is true. When the people you go to party, you go to some place, and you're already surrounded by that type of people, and the only way to have some fun in your life, you go. She's a social user, but what you say is a step to be a social user every single day to every single day. When you do that with recreative time, to have good moment in your life, to have good time, it's a way to use it. And she's very clear. She see if she go on that way and further, she gonna lose so much. She go on a dark place, and she gonna lose the success she's need to be committed. And it's like Black China, the back pedaling, back tracking. They get back on their feet to get out of the situation, because in some way it gives something to them at a moment. Now it's not good for them to be successful. So it's very clear. She need to clean up everything to be more successful. She see the pattern is coming to her to be unsuccessful. So
you know what I think? I think Jocelyn is gaslighting us and playing in our faces right now because she has this court case brewing. So she's trying to clean up her image like she's this good girl and I'm only a social user. And I call bull crap. I call bull crap on her. And it's just time to grow up, Jocelyn. Seriously.
So the case, are you talking about like the Zeus case?
Not really.
Or the new case? Because she had said she was sober before that fight. She had went on a cabaret show and announced she had just performed. This is the first time I'm doing it sober. And then she went to Vegas and got in a fight. So she had already been trying to clean up her image, and then that happened, and now they're asking her about her sobriety. Because even I was like, "Ooh, did she backslide? Did she have? Did she get to Vegas and do what happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas?" But
Oh,
she's, you know what I'm saying?
yes,
But
Jocelyn does not fool me. Number one, her show promotes pimping mentality. She has an opportunity where she could uplift these girls and give them another opportunity to get off the pole and do something with their lives. What does she do? She tears them down. She causes chaos. She causes divide. And I'm tired of her lying in our face. And the fact is, she cannot sing. I wish people to stop acting like she could sing. She cannot sing. She sounds horrible. And
right,
people are
like
doing
I
her
never
a
thought she
disservice.
could sing. I feel like she's an entertainer more than a singer. Like Whitney Houston was a singer, a songstress, and an entertainer. But there are some people that just don't have those vocals, and they'll never really be a singer. It's all entertainment, and I agree with you in that respect.
Seriously, like I'm just so tired of her because look at her last performance. She's performing with her mugshot on.
I love it. You gotta, hey, take every opportunity to get some money for your law
yes.
team. You got to get the money for the law team. Take a lemon and turn it into a lemon drop. I'm all for a lemon into a lemon drop. And then plus, we already know that Stevie J was her dude. And as it turns out, there's allegedly that he is the one who gives the things to these women that he gets with allegedly and gets them a little happy. And then I don't know. So maybe she was doing it before, maybe she was doing it after. As far as the stripping thing they go, I don't know. If the girls feel like stripping, then is it really they're in a worse position if that's what they feel like doing with their bodies?
Look,
I don't know. It's a situation. It's
they are
very
all grown adults and everything like that, but the way Jocelyn presented Jocelyn Cabaret is like she's going back to the strip club to give these girls an opportunity to come up, and then when you get on the show, she is verbally abusing them. Her ballistic is verbally abusing them. They're assaulting each other. It's the complete opposite, and that's what I'm saying. Stop playing in our face and let's just say what it is. Because if it was really all that, it will be on a bigger network.
yes. It's
That
true.
part.
And I'm just tired of her. She gets to act out like this, and she's never held accountable. And then she gets to go on a press tour promoting all her products when she is unruly and disrespectful.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I
I
hear
think she
you.
met
I
her
hear
match
you.
with Amber Rose, and Amber wasn't having it.
I
Period.
still
And of
no,
course
that
she's
wasn't
gonna lose.
good. I
Amber
am
Rose
so
hasn't said
pissed.
anything about the fight. She's all over the place talking about her fight. She
I
promotes
have
violence. She was on Drink Champs and she said, "You know I fight. You know I'm a fight B. You know I'm a fight B." And it's just
yeah.
like, when do you evolve as a
I hear
woman,
you.
as a mother,
I hear
and
you.
learn some self control?
Hey, well, she wasn't the one out of control. She was literally attacked by Amber Rose.
Yes,
Yes,
she was.
exactly.
But this last fight, well, I mean, Big Lex was taunting her verbally. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. She could have went to her and verbally assaulted her. You know what I mean? But did she have to cause complete chaos? And then Ballistic jumps in it like the bitch ass nigga he is. Fucking fake ass Peter Thomas of Zeus Network. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of women business. Period. Yelling Jocelyn face. Why are you yelling in the next woman's face? And I'm just tired of her playing in our face. Period. All of them. All of them are just equally yoked as me. Anybody that comes from Zeus Network. And I say this about Krishan Rock, Blueface. They play in our face so that they can trend and things like that. And it'll take for the world to not care anymore for them not to be popular. And stop rewarding the bad behavior. I don't subscribe to it. But we live in a society where people want to run amok and not be held accountable for their actions, i.e., Jaguar right, okay? I eat the Goombas. I eat Jocelyn. I eat Christian Rock and Blueface. You muted, I think, on Curves.
No, we are not muted. We listen. We listen.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. The promotion of all this toxicity. It's just sad. And to our young women, this is not knowing your worth. This is not knowing your worth. This is the perfect way not to be.
Yeah, you know
Granted, she got to get her bag, but do she got to degrade everyone in the process? She didn't like it when Stevie was degrading her on Love and Hip Hop, and you turn around and you treat people the way you don't want to be treated. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense, because I remember a whole lot of tears on Love and Hip Hop. Stevie, you not give me that beefcake. Stevie, why you treat me like that, Stevie? Why you treat me like that? And he keep the doped up and everything. And as soon as he say go, there go Jocelyn taking off, attacking somebody. This behavior has been going on so long.
Mm-hmm.
Curves, you on mute or something? Are you trying to talk?
I think she's a singer.
Oh, she's working. Okay.
What is
Seriously,
Fez saying 100, 100, 100 for? I couldn't hear. What happened?
Oh, no, I was just talking about how, Jocelyn, even Christian Rock, they're able to run amok and not be held accountable for their actions.
Something's weird with that, huh? Like, I mean, they must have good lawyers, or what we see as them starting stuff is really what their lawyer can prove was self-defense. And that's why they don't get in more trouble.
And all of this was because season 4 of Jocelyn Cabaret is ramping up. And they're touring right now.
A lot of stuff. And well, she couldn't ask for a better lead-in than that fight with Amber Rose when Amber Rose assaulted her for using words on a college campus, where she could have just went down the hall to the debate class and asked the president of the debate club to teach her how to talk back and keep her motherfucking hands to herself. But no, Amber Rose was triggered because she really wants to be a white girl, and somebody finally said it to her black face.
And that's fine.
Yep.
And you know what? I was disappointed in Amber Rose. You know what I mean? Because, like, why you gonna let somebody like this, ruffle your feathers? If you know who you are, you stand in that. Period. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Can't nothing ruffle my face because I stand in my truth. You know what I mean? Can't nobody sway me. I'm a thinker over here. Okay. I was real disappointed that they took it there, especially on such a historical site for our people. And this is the problem. This is how we get divided, people. This is how we get divided. But Jocelyn taunted her, and she got what she got. And you know what? Then she turned around and did that to Big Lex was taunting her, and she responded the same way Amber Rose did. So what's good for the goose got to be good for the gander. But it's just like, at what point do we put the fist down, learn how to talk like adults without degrading one another?
I'm team keep your hands to yourself, people.
Seriously.
Yeah.
But if you want the smoke, you get it. Don't enter my personal space.
And that's why I'm feeling like, well, and then does personal space, is that only mental space or is it physical space? Because the only space entered into of Amber's was her mental space.
She got into her mental because Jocelyn thinks like a pimp. She thinks she's a madam.
I was thinking the same things that Jocelyn was thinking, though, during that argument.
I was too.
I was like, you sound crazy, Amber. You literally just whined about one thing. Somebody tries to like appease that whine, and then you're mad at that. So you must not. I was really confused and completely agree with what Jocelyn goes on to say in this interview right after she talks about how much booger sugar she does. Is how Amber is a Karen. And I said it in the thumbnail for my video that I believe that was a full-on Karen move. How are you going to go to the black lady's house, assault her, call the police, and want her expelled? I'm like,
it's really sad.
It's
really,
all
really
just a
sad.
sad situation.
But like I said, I didn't agree with the way Amber responded. I mean, to disrespect our legacy like that. I mean, that was sacred ground they were on, and the school strictly said like there is a no violence policy. So for her to take it there, I mean, you said everything else. You're an atheist. To me, she just whined the whole time.
Whole
Used
time.
the
Oh my God.
platform to make to make all her causes known, because her
Yeah.
boyfriend was
Oh,
there.
poor
He didn't even
me.
realize that she was
Oh,
atheist.
poor me. Oh, poor me. I was just like, ugh. Because I actually, before this show, I really liked Amber Rose. I appreciated how she embraced her slutism and just reclaimed all of that. I thought that she was totally body positive. I felt like she was uplifting other females. I like how she kind of got over the whole Kardashian drama and like was willing to like forgive all of that. And then when she came on the show, I was like, is she complaining and whining again? Is she complaining and whining some more? I'm like, oh my gosh, Amber, really? She just
Yeah,
doesn't seem. I thought she
she
was a
was
fun
like
girl, and
the.
she was just like a
Because
Debbie
I
Downer.
will tell you that Amber Rose, she's not an actress. She's allegedly a performer, stripper. She doesn't have a deep. She said she's a Russian ethnic. Her ethnicity is mixed, okay, but she's on the fog about her career too. She tries to do things, but
My
who
love,
she is, she doesn't know. She
right?
always doesn't know. Or she's a dancer like Tiana, the Kanye West, dancer, she was on his clip. Or she was a performer, a stripper, burlesque. Or she want to be an actress. She doesn't have a first step. She want to say on the, okay, I am a burlesque dancer, but I want to do acting. I will go to that. She's always on the mixed up with herself.
Mm-hmm. And
That,
that's
that,
what.
that, that. And when she was with Kanye West, she had a reason to it's in some way he's her Pygmalion. He make her, and she lose it, and now she's on herself, and she tried to have a life, and she was some well, her ex was unfaithful. She tried to in some way settle with herself, but she can't.
She's conflicted not only within her blackness, like Jocelyn said. I thought that was, I was like, Jocelyn, that was very perceptive. Not only I feel is Amber conflicted in her blackness, but like Sarah just said, she's overall conflicted in herself. And like Knotty said, she just don't ever, she just like lets people ruffle her. And I feel like it's because she's not rooted in who she actually is and tries to show up the way people want to see her, but only wants to identify herself. It's bizarre. I don't know. Bless Amber. I'm praying for her too.
I'm gonna pray for her too, that she find her soul and her happiness. I mean, I don't. At this point, I think she's been passed around and done wrong by so many industry men. She just bitter, and I'm just waiting for her to come out the closet at this point. Like I think she's gonna end up with a
That's what's
female.
next. She's gonna have a whole girlfriend, and they're gonna get a reality show.
She done did the slut walk. She done been with all the rappers. The only thing left is for her to come out to be a full-fledged feminist lesbian.
Mm-hmm,
All right, guys. So this story has been circulating all around. You heard about the missing submarine, right? So it is implied that all passengers were unalive instantly. I mean, this is just a sad story. But then when I took a minute to even decide whether I even wanted to do this story, because I'm like, I would have never went that many feet underwater with just a remote control controlling my submarine. And it's just like, at what point does common sense, and you know what? My heart goes out and my condolences goes out to the family. This is a tragic situation, but I just really feel like this was like reckless. Like, it was nothing safe about this. This is kind of like a mock of what they perceive happened to the submarine. This is what happens when it implodes. And I would think like it would crush right away, right? It would crush everyone right away. But this is
mm-hmm.
just really tragic. People are coming out from everywhere discussing it. I know Cardi B had something to say about the billionaire's son. Because he was out partying or something.
He responded. Do you know what he said when he responded?
Yeah, he called her a bee.
A
Here
crazy
it
bee
is.
or something?
Here it is. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
Bitch like Cardi B has no idea what's going on. Her career is so in such turmoil. She needs clout off other people's suffering. And she's like, he won't go home. Blah, blah, blah. He goes to a rock concert, this and that. Tries to use the situation to exploit, like the news. They're not like feeling sorry that my mom has to take care of 2 kids. Not really giving a fuck that my stepdad's probably 99% chance he's dead. That doesn't matter. It doesn't care how we feel. Just trying to like fucking make gains. People like trolling, getting hate mail, all these things. And it's just fucked up. And to have Cardi B behind it, Cardi B, like, fucking grow up, get some class. Like, you're tasteless. So you take
About that.
What do you think, Sarah? You go first this time.
Oh, you know what I found very strange, because I read for that situation when I was on holiday, and I see one of the guy was a very well-known specialist of submarine. And when I see one of the joystick is 30 euro joystick thing to use, and I say, okay, something he was. And the one of the kid or the member, it's a kid who say to his dad, I don't want to go, I'm afraid. I think that thing is so strange.
Yeah.
The situation and the way it happened in the same moment with the story with, always I say that. When something happening on the news, what is always hiding?
Yes. Okay. I think that, okay, it's 2 things. So this billionaire son, I feel like that one is kind of like, it felt like he didn't care to be like, I'm at this concert while my dad's underwater. Like, that just was a weird thing to post. It was very tone deaf in a way. And if you're posting it, then it's okay for Cardi to say something about it. I even had opinions about it. And she was just saying that as a mother, if she did get home and find out you was at the Blink 182 concert instead of being at the seashore waiting for me to come out the water, then I might have a feeling about it. And you need to be, more concerned with where I am instead of where you had tickets to. And I don't think that any backlash that he was receiving is directly because of Cardi B.
Oh,
Totally doubt it.
Larja.
Completely doubt it, huh?
Do that kid, the tape song, was it the concert when the Kourtney Kardashian, she said she was pregnant? I think it was on that concert.
Oh, he was at the same, is that Blink 182?
Yes, it was that one. And it was the same who she said she is pregnant, remember?
When she held the sign up and she's like, I'm
yes.
pregnant. He was at that concert.
Yes. It's very strange.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking, and then somebody in one of the press things about the thing said, oh, don't worry, all the billionaires had all their affairs in order before they went down there. So you're telling me that captains of industry, billionaires in status, who we assume have some type of intellectual, heightened ability to have gained so much monetary means, right? Let me think. If I was a billionaire, for one, would I want to go down in a thing to look at the wreckage of something from so long ago through one window that's this big, and we 5 people on our knees in a thing, and what were you thinking we were going to see? The window was this big. There's 5 heads to get past to look at it. The window, it just doesn't seem like a logical thing to even want to go look at the wreckage of the Titanic when one window was only pointed one way and there's no way to look up or down or anything. What were you going to see through this window, sir? And sir, you knew that it was being driven by a PlayStation remote control, but you're a titan of industry, sir. Really? So what I'm really thinking, people, is that these people's affairs were allegedly in order because they all faked their death.
Yay! I agree.
They faked their death, and that's why the son wasn't concerned. And that's why you.
And I want to say thank you in case I.
Yes, because you're ruining everything, because now people are seeing that I don't give a F because me and my dad already know everything taken care of. And the only way for the $65 million life insurance policy we got on his ass to pay out in a tax-free basis is if we all think that everybody on the thing is dead. So luckily, everything was in order. And Cardi B, shut up. You're making people look over here, and we don't want them to look. We just want to cash these insurance checks.
That's what it is. Yes, Curves. You hit the nail on the head, because the first thing I thought was insurance job. And excuse me, maybe that's all my Lifetime movies that I watched through the years.
Yeah.
But people fake their deaths
all the time. And it usually has something to do with C, because you can't find the body. There's nobody to recover in the vastness of the ocean. And therefore, your policy will probably pay out after a certain amount of time of waiting. Or in this case, when the Coast Guard gets called off for looking for the 700 people off the coast of Greece that allegedly fell off the boat trying to get to freedom, they stopped looking for those people to come put all their resources and looking for billionaires who affairs was in order, who went down in a tin can that was operated with a window and a PlayStation remote.
Right job. It's true. And that's, I was like, you got to be kidding me. So look, one of the aunts of the 19-year-old passenger from the Titan, she says he was terrified before the trip. So she posted, hold on. Yes, they knew the risk. Look, listen. Yes, they knew the risk, but they didn't plan on not coming back. So they knew the risk curves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
This is the first trip. I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on spending $250,000 to be buried underwater. Unfortunate, they lost their lives. We are all human. This sounds so weird.
Yeah.
We're not all, but because there's no compassion in these comments, lives were lost. Praying for the comfort of those who lost their loved ones.
Yeah, all those people in Greece, 700 people dead in Greece, man.
Yes.
And the coast lost to the waters trying to get to freedom for a better life. And and that didn't even have a PlayStation. We do need to have compassion for those people and people who decide to go down in a tin can driven by a PlayStation remote.
I'm just saying, I'm going to say it out loud, Curves. Like, the sense is not making sense here. I mean, you were smart enough to become a billionaire. You didn't have enough common sense not to do this. And that tells me it's planned.
The window told me all. What are you going to look at the bottom of the ocean in a window this big for? What were you going to see? You can't even tilt it. What were you going to see?
So, girls, I need to go because it's a little bit late here, so I need to go to sleep.
Okay,
so have a good day.
Valencia.
It was a good and lovely moment to see you, Knotty and Naja, and all the girls on the chat and people with us. So love. Bisous, bisous.
Bisous, bisous.
Bisous, bisous.
Thank you. I'm keeping my eye on this story because you know what, Curse? It just really seems like
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Very suspicious.
And that's why I was hesitant about doing the story, okay? Because when I saw the remote, I said, you got to be kidding me.
I would have never let that be shown. Never. If you want your story to be believed, just leave it with the billionaires went on a submarine. You should have never shown the remote control, because that just really made it all seem really far-fetched. Very far-fetched.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I just wanted to jump on here and do some hot topics real quick because
I appreciate you. Thanks for having me up. See you, Naughty crew. See you, Naughty.
Take care. Oh, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this show today. Happy Friday to you all. Please make sure you hitting that like, subscribe, and that bell button. But a lot of strange things going on in the world today. It's not even just Hollywood. It's the world. It's a lot of strange things happening. But there was a lot of truth to what Curves was saying. That's the first thing I thought. It was a setup, okay? I felt like somebody was trying to fake they unalive it. And now we don't find any remains or anything like that. It's just weird. It's just suspicious to me. All right, make sure you're following us on all our different social media platforms. We're going to leave it in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Oh, thank you for joining, Fifi. Thank you for joining, all of you. I appreciate every last one of you, seriously. And that's why I just push myself to make sure I come on and check in with my naughty crew. So until next time, naughty crew, I'm out. 1.